Happy Thursday. It's Pastor Karen again with a Thoughtful Thursday. And I just wanted to share with you a few experiences I had this week and some lessons that I have learned, and maybe they will help you and also all of the people that you know. So this week in Lima Church, we've been kind of reestablishing an opportunity to reach out to everyone in the congregation just to check in, just to see how folks are, just to make sure there's no needs, and just, invite them to worship. And again, just to kind of like reach out and be reconnected. So as I was putting together that list, it gave me opportunity to move through the directory. And I realized that there were people on the list who I might not have actually just thought of. Maybe I missed seeing them in worship, or just a name that hasn't crossed my path in the last couple months. And usually it actually made me smile kind of really out loud as I thought about all of these people. And then a couple days after that, I had to get a new phone. So for those of you who ever had to get a new phone, you know that that's quite the process, right? Not only to order the phone and all of that, but to then transfer all of your contacts and all of your information from your old phone onto your new phone. But again, gave me opportunity to kind of look through the contacts, look through all of the people who I have put their information into my phone over the last, I don't know, five years since I've had my old phone. And again, the same thing happened to me. There were people who showed up, people whose names I hadn't seen for a while. To be honest with you, people I hadn't really thought about, right? I hate to think that it's that old adage, out of sight, out of mind, but we've been so isolated, all of us, and we've limited our ability to see people and opportunities to see people, that also has just limited our interaction with people. So as I scrolled through my contacts in, kind of preparation, and as I was moving through putting them on my new phone, again, I saw people who I hadn't thought of. I smiled. I even wrote a note or two. And I started to think, oh my goodness, there's lots of people who might be feeling a little bit lonely. People who I have a relationship with or had a relationship with, and maybe I can reach out. And I felt really drawn and called and convicted to just kind of go through that directory and go through that contact list on my phone and pick those people who made me smile, right? Pick those people I haven't talked to for a while or haven't thought of for a while. And I started to wonder, how God was speaking to me in that moment. And I just over and over again heard, love your neighbor, right? We've been talking about that so much, and how just loving your neighbor could be a note or a phone call, just to say, hey, I'm thinking about you today. But also as I, prayed about this more and just thought, how can I talk to you all about my experiences this week? The story that Jesus tells of the 100 sheep, right? And the 99 are safe and the one goes astray. And Jesus chooses to go after that one sheep. And I started to think maybe that person who popped up on my contact list, or whose name kind of like jumped off the page of the directory, maybe that person's feeling like that one today. And if we're all honest, we've all felt like that one, or we've been that one. And we really need just someone to reach out to us. And we know that Jesus is watching over that one person, right? We know that Jesus is watching over us when we are that one person. But we too are called to love our neighbor, to take care of the one. So I'm going to encourage you this week to find your address book, pull it out from your desk drawer, scroll through the contacts on your phone, go to the Friends tab in Facebook and scroll through the friends that don't always pop up on your news feed. Pull out the church directory and go ahead and just thumb through and see whose names kind of pop off the page for you. See whose names make you smile or think, I wonder how that person is. And then I want you to do something about it. I want you to text them, write them a note. I want you to pick up the phone and give them a call. It doesn't have to be a big deal. Just say, hey, I'm thinking about you today. How are you? And I think that if we all do that, Think of how many people will get that fabulous little note or text or phone call, just knowing that we don't have to be the one, right? That there's always people watching out for us. And maybe you too will be blessed by being one of those people who someone smiled at when your name popped off their list. So I hope you have a great week, and I hope that you have an opportunity to bless so many people this week. So let's make that blessing kind of infectious this week. Thanks, friends. Talk to you later.